Okay, folks, this is the Sunday night's open. You can see we've gapped down at the open. This is the S&P 500 weekly chart. If you look at this, we've completed the ABCD off the 28 December 2018 low, just absolutely spot on. Then there's a bigger one off the 2016 low. You can see it's just failed to hit that one. It just missed it by 100 points or so, which is quite a lot on the S&Ps. You see now we've gapped down. So what you're looking at, you'll be looking at, first of all, let's have a look where we've actually retraced to off the low we made in 2018. So you go from the low to the high, and you can see we've just gapped below the 50%. That'd be interesting to see if it can hold that this week, or if we're, the 618 of that comes in here. If we look at the swing low down here, looks like a 786, very close. Yeah, 786 is there. We've gapped below that as well. So bearing in mind this is futures, the US cash market isn't open for another 14 hours or so. So 14, and I think their clocks have gone forward as well, so they might open at 1 p.m. UK time in the US today for the next few weeks until we catch them up. So we've gapped down lower. We're probably going to see a move down. You've already seen crude oil on the previous video, that gap down 11 cents a barrel, $11 a barrel, sorry. But that $30 a barrel completes a perfect ABCD to the downside in the crude oil. So we'll have to wait and see what unfolds. The DAX and the FTSE aren't opened yet on the futures. So if we have a quick look at the Dow, if I can find it, there's the Dow. That looks like it's down 1,000 points off the open, according to that. From Friday's close. Friday's close was 25,815. Yeah, it's over 1,000 points below Friday's close, isn't it? So this is what we call extreme move, isn't it? So here's a look at it on your daily. As you can see, we've gapped down from Friday's close there. Bang down here. Now we're testing the low. You've already seen the S&Ps has taken out the low. So on a really negative cycle point, you're looking at potentially a big ABCD to the downside from the high, made down here to your low. Then we had the rally, and then we head in, and that we have to look at that on a weekly. I don't think you see it on a daily. Oh, you can. It's going to take it down to 22,000. If indeed it does that, we'll have to wait and see. I think we're over a full moon tomorrow. That tends to change markets, but of course there's a lot in the news, isn't there? That's going to take us way beyond. But we're at the 61% retracement here. So whether we'll have to see what unfolds. Any move below this is setting up this big ABCD, isn't it? So we're going to have to wait and see. That's down another 2,500 points or so from where we are now, isn't it? It'll take us down to 22.2. 24.7, yeah, 2,500 points below where we are now. We've already gapped down 1,000 in the first hour of trading, so 2,500 on top of that's not going to take very long, is it? Really? It could be down there in no time. Who knows? It's volatile times, folks. What you've got to do, I mean, I can't have 1,000 points. I mean, even on a micro contract, trading 1,000 points stop is very difficult. So the way to trade these markets, the way I'm trading them, is on a 2-minute chart, because that's about all you can do. If you come down to a 2-minute chart, I don't even know if I've got it on here. We'll have a look at it. This is a 5-minute. Well, look at this. You can't even see it on a 5-minute. Let's put a 2-minute chart and have a look, see if it'll actually do anything for us. It's not even. Let's refresh it. There we go. There's a 2-minute chart. So if you zoom back, yeah, there's your gap down. That's why it didn't refresh. So there's the gap from Friday's close. But you see there, look, we've got all the expanding 3 drives to a top pattern on Friday. It's there, isn't it? There's your 3 drive expanded. Absolutely as good as it gets. And then we've gapped down. So then you'd look for, what's your 1.618 off that? That's what you look for. There's your low to your high. Bada bing, bada boom, there's your 1.618. I mean, folks, you can't make this up, can you? I mean, look at this now. What's your risk on this? Buy this now, and you've only got a risk. Any move below 24,700, just forget it. You know, and you could close the gap. I mean, this is how crazy these markets are, you know. But it's just the way it is. Zoom in on it. Let's have a look where we are. Well, you won't be a buyer just yet. You'd want to see something that's going to give you the clue. But we've gapped down, and then it's sort of treading water, isn't it? I mean, that's a huge drop, isn't it? From the close there, as you can see. So just keep an eye on it. It's obviously not a buy yet. It's at the 1.618. So we're going to take that out. 24/7 looks a possible support. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just looking to see if there's an ABCD structure that would actually come in. If we take the low we made here, let's have a look, see what we've got. Take that high there. There to your low is your AB leg. BC is up there. And you've, yeah, it's expanded. Your 1.27 comes in there, 24.6. That's a 1.27 expansion on that. Take it back a little bit to that one. And where do we come? Yeah, there's your ABCD off that one from that high there. Your ABCD structure comes in at just around 24.6. And then you take your ABCD off the one above it there, the same low. And you're looking at your 1.27 comes in exactly the same place, doesn't it? So that's how you do it. It's a jigsaw puzzle, and you just put the pieces together to find the next swing. There's your 1.27 expansion on that CD swing. That comes in at exactly the same price. So keep your eye on 24,600 in the Dow. And it could rally like hot snot, if you pardon the phrase, if this thing, you know. So keep an eye on that. There's from the open, there's another ABC deal coming somewhere in that zone as well, isn't there? ABCD from the gap down open. So keep an eye on 24,600, folks. That's what I'm watching in the Dow. Very volatile times. You've got to keep your stops tight, folks. It's all about protecting your capital, all this. But, you know, keep an eye on the patterns. This 1.618 might hold it. Who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen, folks. So just to be aware, that's what I'm seeing in the open tonight, Sunday night in these markets. And we'll see what unfolds. So take care, folks. Trade safely.